Are you ready?
Maymay?
Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny is here. Do you want me to?
And you're
And Shenanigans is on the other side. I didn't know we did the full introduction on these 2 o'clock shows.
Yeah,
Hey, we're glad you guys are with us today. Welcome in to the today's Tuesday, 2 o'clock.
The Orange You Glad It's Christmas show.
Orange You Glad It's Christmas show.
Episode 3.
Episode number 3.
Which is kind of 4, but not really. It's kind of 4, but not really, because I didn't call the float day episode 2 because it wasn't really crafting. And I thought if we're going to save it for, like, if we're going to do a playlist, we're going to want to have them like that. I'm not getting any, can you look on your actual laptop and see if you're getting us? Because I'm not getting us.
Yes. I'm getting us on my laptop.
Because I am not getting us. So that means we have no monitor. I have no monitor. So you're really going to have to watch me today.
Got it.
So today, if you were here yesterday, you know that today's theme is ugly Christmas sweater. Ugly Christmas sweater. And somebody said, anyone else still making Christmas cards? We're making one today. We're actually going to make a couple things we think are cute. And we wanted to lean into the ugly Christmas sweater theme. So I'm going to show you my ugly Christmas sweater card because I think it's cute. Look at this guy. I think he is so cute. I mean, you can't mess up an ugly sweater. And Shannon and I have been talking about just how many scraps we're using up for these videos. And here's the thing I want to tell you. Ugly sweater is the greatest way to use up scraps because you can use up scraps of ribbon, little bits of bling that you have 1 or 2 pieces of bling. It doesn't have to match. Like, you literally can just throw it on and do a whole ugly sweater thing and it works. So I love this. Now we're going to make this one together. I'm going to walk you through how I did it. Okay. Oh, Dwayne, just put a picture of you inside. Wait till you see the second project. We can make a Dwayne one sometime. That'd be funny. So let me show you how we did this. So we're going to start with my favorite part. Okay. Now, again, I do not know if y'all can see this very well because I don't have a monitor.
You're good.
But this texture in the background, you need to own this embossing folder. You need it for every season, for all occasions.
It's gorgeous. This
is the folder. It is called, I thought they might have the name on here because, you know, they're fancy like that. My turn to sneeze, babe. I did cover my mic. I think it's called sweater, cable, knit, sweater, knit, cable.
It was
something. That's what this one is.
Maymay doesn't know.
It's called, it's beautiful. Let me show you what it looks like. So I ran this through my Gemini Junior, and I'll tell you what plates I used. I used a single, the base plate. I used this guy, and I used the plastic shim. This is a thickie boy. That's all I used. Thank y'all for the bless yous.
It's a 3D textured.
Yeah, it's one of the 3D texture ones. Do you see how textured it is?
And it is called Knitted X103.
None of the words I said.
Knitted.
Crochet. All the other words.
Knitted.
Tatted. No.
She knitted it.
Oh my gosh, kazoo tight is my favorite. All right, so that's what we're gonna start with this, and I'm gonna show you just what I did because I'm kind of janky. Like, I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on something. Okay, so this is 4 1/4 wide by 5 1/4 tall. All right, here's what I did. Oh, that's the laminate. I'm like, do you hear this sound? Okay, I'm gonna put this into my trimmer on 2 1/8. Why is that? Because that's half of 4 1/4. Okay. Then I'm just going to bring my blade over about 2 inches down, something like that, and slice up. All right. I want to get that V-neck because I think it's cute to put another pattern on it. And I think the pattern back here is really cute. Like maybe whoever's wearing this V-neck wore like a funny dickie, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay. Oh, I didn't even cut through. Did I cut through at the top? What happened?
What's up, Dwayne?
What happened? It didn't cut through. Maybe I didn't press down. Let's do it again. 2 1/8. And so this way, if you missed it the first time, about 2 inches down. Ooh, that's more than 2 inches. Let's move up. About there. Oh, I got it that time. I felt it.
I heard it.
Yeah. Okay. So I just missed it last time. So there's that. Then here's what I did. This is very classic Maymay. Okay. I'm going to do like we're doing a fishtail ribbon, but we're not going to the corner. We're only making a V-neck, okay? So I'm going to cut from here to there, which is the end of where my little slice was, okay? So you can see that. Then I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to flip him over and let him be my template for the other side so they match. No need to measure and do all that stuff.
Because you don't want your V-neck to be.
You do not like when a V-neck is all like, what do they call
You
it,
don't
bacon
want
neck?
it to be a U-neck.
It doesn't need to be a U-neck.
Is it bacon neck? Those t-shirts
Yeah.
that wrinkle and sometimes that V-neck will do that.
Blake's
You don't like
Blake's
that.
having undershirt issues right now. So we're getting some bacon necks.
Bacon
so
neck.
It's time for,
No one wants bacon neck.
nobody wants
I don't
steak.
even want bacon neck. I
Unless
like
it's
bacon.
real bacon.
I like bacon flavor
I like bacon near my neck.
near my neck. How do we do it? I don't even know. I don't know how we get on these conversations. I like bacon near my neck.
Speaking of bacon, Jax has been hooking us up here lately.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we got this little guy embossed and then cut. Actually, that's the way I want him to go. Now I'm taking a piece of cardstock. Am I in? You'll yell at me if I'm not.
You're good.
Piece of cardstock. This guy is 1 7/8 inches wide, okay, by 4 1/4. And he's a healthy 4 1/4. What I mean by that is I went just a tiny bit over on my trimmer because I wanted to have enough if I needed to trim some off. So not a scant 4 1/4, okay? So now what I'm going to do is make the ribbing for my sweater. Now I have one of those tools that's a waver, a paper waver. You put the paper in, you squeeze it, and you turn it, and it waves it. You can use that if you want. But I like to show you guys, if you don't have that tool and we're too close to Christmas for you to order one and get it in, let me show you what you can do. I'm going to score this every 1/4 inch, and this is going to make my ribbing. Now, you could do it every 1/8 inch if you wanted to, but you don't have to do that. Just every 1/4 inch. Are y'all enjoying these shows with the quick crafts? I got to be honest, Shannon and I, if we could do all our shows like this, we would love this.
It's fun.
Like making several different little projects is so fun, and it's fun to do the themes. Okay, so you see what I did? We just got ourselves a little ribbing, okay? Now what we're going to do, the reason I cut this that size is we're going to get all the pieces we need out of this. I think, oh, I just thought about that. We may not. We may not, but we'll try. Okay, so back to the trimmer, Batman. So we'll go right here. And I want to cut off a 1/2 inch twice, okay? So I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch strip here. Yes, I will. I did my math right. Okay. And then I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was thinking, ooh, did I do that right? Did I do that? Okay, so this is going to get us our collar trim and our base trim. All right, so over to this guy, okay? Now you're going to need your foam tape, which I have right here. And we're going to need our snips, which I have right here. What you want to do, and be as picky as you want, it's up to you. What you want to do is place this piece here. See how it gives us that little sweater ribbing? And then we're going to place this piece here. Let me lay it down. We're going to place this piece just like this, okay? Now, I'm going to overlap them a little bit, and I'll show you why. Let's see if I can get this lined up good. I didn't have it lined up really good the first time. Then, let me get my hands out of the way. Down here, where these cross over, I'm going to make a little mark right here like this. And then I'm going to try to do this. This is not how I did it earlier, but I think it'll be easier. I'm going to try to pick this up where it lays. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it in place. So I'm just going to come down here where they cross over and glue it so it'll hold it for me. And we'll do the trimming in a second. So let's glue that there. I'm not gluing it to the sweater. We're going to pop it up there. Okay. So I've made this little V. So I'm going to turn this around and now I can just snip. So all that hangs over, I can now snip away. Here and the other side. Now listen, here's why this doesn't matter. I'm going to put some embellishments on it. So some of that's going to get covered up anyway. So don't stress too much. All right, let's put some foam here. I think it's easier to put it here than try to put it on your little strip. So I'll cut some foam here. So some of you are enjoying it?
I've seen a lot of them
people are.
enjoying it.
Good.
A lot.
It's not reflected in the likes in today's video.
Thanks.
But a lot of people are saying they like it.
Well,
We've
guess
got
what?
400 watching and only 100 likes. So 25% of the people like it. The rest of these people that say they like it, they just,
Or probably watching it on their television and don't know how to like it.
could be.
That's what I think it is.
Could
All
be.
right, so I'm going to, see how I'm just putting this foam right along this edge? Like a so. All right, anything that hangs over, we'll trim off in a few minutes. Matter of fact, let's look. We got a little bit right here to snip. Not a lot. All right, and now I'm going to peel this away. And we will put down our V-neck sweater. Does this remind you of like a varsity neck, you know, a varsity sweater?
Yep. Actually reminds me of all of the vests that Vince wears.
He loves a sweater vest.
My granddaddy used to wear them all the time.
If you know anything about Vinny, he loves sweater vest season.
Yep.
Loves it. All right, now look, anything that hangs over, bye-bye. Pretty easy, right? What's fun about this, I'm going to tell y'all something. This would be super fun for you to put these things out on a table, all your scraps, your scrap ribbon, your scrap everything, put it out on a table. Do this, make these for everyone. Go ahead and get this done and get the V-neck and get this little rib put down as well, right? And then give your family a ugly sweater party to make these little ugly sweaters. And it's just super cute. And if I were you, I would make them and I wouldn't put them on a backer yet. I would save them and then use it for your Christmas folio. So what you could do is make a little like opening page in your folio that is a Christmas sweater. Understand what I'm saying? Like put this down with a little hinge so it opens and the person who made this one, their picture would be behind it. Wouldn't that be cute? So, and if you had an ugly sweater party, have them kind of mimic the sweater they're wearing. Wouldn't that be cute? Love it. Okay, I need one more little piece. I never cut it just right. I'm always a little bit long. All right, so there's that. So go ahead, if I were you, if you're going to do this with your family, with your kids, with your grands, go ahead and make this part. I'm telling y'all about kids. They do like to just play, and they do like to be free with things, but they also like for it to look like it's supposed to look. So you do this part for them, and they'll be happy. All right, now let's talk about this part back here. I want to cover that. And I've got this scrap of cardstock. I'm going to see if it's right. It's a good size. I'm going to glue that behind there just like that. Super easy, right? So let's put glue back here. When you're using these 3D embossing folders, you really got to scrub this glue across because they're really deep. So you're only going to get glue on the little raised section, or actually it's not the raised section, it'll be the lowered section back here. But you do have to rub that in pretty good. And then put this on. Can you see using up your scraps? That's why I said in the title of this one, we're going to need more scraps because we are using our scraps up a lot. Even Shannon's going to show y'all some more scrap use.
Yep.
Okay, now then, fun part. What are my favorite things? Punches. Love me some punches. Here's a Christmas tree punch.
And the fun part.
It is sold out, but it is coming back. Vinny will get this back. So we're using that one. And I'm also using my little star punch. So you can see here I've got a little silver star. And I got that little guy. Before I put the tree on, I want to decorate it. And I want to show you how I decorated it. Where did my twine go? I put it away. I remember doing it. Oh no, Shannon, I dropped those. I'll pick them up before you get started.
You throw my stuff down?
I did. Just threw it right down.
Oh, she threw it down.
Just went, get out of my way.
No care.
This is my way. Okay. Yellow tape. You don't have to use yellow tape. Use whatever tape you got. I just like this because it's so little. Here we go. Here we go. Get this guy off of here. And I'm going to get myself a piece to get started. Now what I did was I went to the back of my tree and I just glued down a piece of twine to get me started. Not glued down. I stuck it down. Remember, anything that hangs off, we can trim. And that's going to hang off a little bit, so I'm just going to tear it. I can use that piece in a minute. All right, and then what I'm going to do is coming from the back of the tree is I'm going to let all of these little crooks in the tree, all the little branches, grab a twine. You see that? That's how I did that. Isn't that cute? That's very easy. Very easy. And then we'll stick that down. Is this enough? Let's see if it'll fit across. It does. It just fits. Then I will snip and clean up. I saw somebody asking if I would use Goo Gone on these. I would, but I don't like Goo Gone. It's very chemical. I just use hand sanitizer, which is alcohol. I mean, that's a chemical also. But I just clean my snips with hand sanitizer, and I only do it when I have to. You can see how sticky they are? At some point, I'll have to.
The tree, babe, if they don't have the punch.
Little over 2 inches. The thing is, just use what fits here. Just use what fits your sweater. So I put mine like this because I want this guy to fit up here on that little V section. Isn't that funny? Vince is like, I would wear this sweater. He already told me that.
Yeah.
He's like, I would wear this sweater. Maybe I need to just make it for you. All right, a little bit of foam. Trim away what I don't need. And then get this side. I'm rushing this. I feel like I'm fixing to cut my tree, but I'm not. Okay, we're not gonna cut it. We're gonna be fine. Peel this off. Yeah, I'm rushing it. I don't need to rush it. I've got some time. Okay, then we'll stick this guy into place. Get all that twine stuck back. All right, he's gonna go here-ish. And I don't have to pop my star up because that's already popped up. I can just glue it down. All right. And then go right here. Another thing you do, guys, if you're doing this with your kids or your grandkids, just let them cut a tree. They can do it. They will fold that paper in half. They will show you how to cut a tree. A kid is not afraid to cut shapes. They're just not. Okay. Oh, I messed up. I meant to put my ribbon around. In this one, I went into my ribbon stash and I grabbed this eyelet ribbon and I wrapped it around because I wanted to have that little piece around there, but I forgot it. But that's okay because sweaters don't have to be the same. We'll decorate this one different. I do want to put this ribbon on. I think whenever you mix your patterns, that's what really makes it tacky. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that's what makes it tacky.
Anytime you mix patterns, it's tacky.
So I'm going to add this and I'm just going to do it with tape just like we just did.
Have I told you that?
But I like some mixed patterns.
You don't mix patterns.
Little bit of glue to hold it in place. I like mixing patterns. I think it's funny to mix the patterns because it's an ugly sweater. So.
Well, see, that contributes to it being ugly.
It
Mixed
does.
patterns.
It does. All right, I got to get some more tape off. And I'm just using yellow tape. Just use Scotch tape. You don't have to use yellow tape. You don't have to use it. I just have this handy. So I'm going to turn this around like so. Stick it down like so. And that gives us a little trim on the front. Come off of my finger. There we go. Look at that. It's already so cute. Okay. Now I'm going to dig into my blingy bits. Okay. All right, look. I don't know if we have these in stock right now. They're my favorite. I've asked for them to come back, but sometimes that means if they don't come back, they're discontinued. I don't know. Shannon, do you know?
Sometimes it means that.
These are some of my favorite bling. I love the size. I love the way they look. They make perfect flower centers. Andrea's got her Christmas PJs on. We are jealous. We're going to have ours on Friday. We're doing PJs and pajamas at my house for you guys on Friday. Yeah, pancakes and pajamas. PJs and pajamas, same thing. Same thing.
We have that in black, W03.
The black would be pretty too on here.
And
These almost look like lights. Look how easy that does. It makes it, just dresses it up
yeah,
quick.
these are good flower centers as well.
They're beautiful flower centers. We love them for the hydrangea punch. And then use this. So good. Come off. I can just see your kids sitting down and playing with all your little leftover blings from different projects. I know you got it. We all have it. Look how cute that is. Okay. Now let's play with our little ones. Let's put some silver on. All right, let's do a little bit of silver. Right here. Did I leave that? Sometimes I leave the adhesive behind. I'm trying to be very careful not to do that. If you do, just use art glitter glue. It'll hold it down. So a little bit of these, and I like to mix up the sizes just like you would on your Christmas tree. Because you'd have some biggies and some smallies and all that kind of stuff. some biggies and some smallies. Put this guy here. Here we go. And the best part about this is you just can't over decorate an ugly sweater. So kids would have too much fun. I mean, I had too much fun.
Yeah.
Shannon and I kind of went in different directions this morning. She did her ugly sweater project. I did mine, and I'm just like, I cannot wait for her to see this because this is so fun.
It's cute.
But yours is so fun too. Y'all just wait till you see Shannon's. It is so cute. Okay. Put the rest of my bling on. Whoops, don't stick down to my glass mat, thank you. Let's put a gold one here. Let's glue that one down because he lifted up. Let's get the quick stick. Ah! All right, I'm going to stop being fiddly right there. All right, so then what I did is I went to, you could do so much with this. You could do so much more. But I went to my card base, and I'm going to stamp on the inside. Now, we're using the stamp set called Ugly Sweater Weather. This is the set that we've had for years. I remember designing this ages ago. I can't even tell you how long ago. I wish I knew. We did this one ages ago. I think I'm going to use... maybe Get Your Tacky On. In the other one, I used Dawn We Know Our Ugly Sweater, but I think I'm going to use Get Your Tacky. No, I'll use that one because I've already got loaded on a block, so we'll just save a step. We'll use the same one. Love this dude. Dawn We Know Our Ugly Sweater. Fa la 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 la. And you could even stamp the ugly sweater in here or something else. You could go crazy. Do whatever you want to do. You guys know how that works. Let's fold this over, crease it down. Fold and crease, fold and crease. Then let's glue our card front, our card front down. Remember, if you're going to make this in a folio situation, you could do an ugly sweater folio. You could decorate the front as ugly sweater, and then have your friends and family make little different ugly sweaters. And they don't have to be card size. You could make ugly sweaters smaller and have them be like the ephemera for your folio. That'd be cute too. Ooh, I got a cramp on my thumb. Okay. Right here onto the front, just like so. Cutesy, cutesy. 2013 is when we did the ugly sweater stamp. That's a long time ago. It's one of the early ones. I remember designing it. There it is. There's my 2 ugly sweaters for you guys, or my ugly sweater presentation. I hope you guys like that. I'm going to move some things out of the way for Shannon just a little bit to make it easier when she comes over here, so we don't have a huge mess. Any questions about the ugly sweaters, or anybody chatting about anything we need to chat about?
We're mostly talking about people having the flu.
Yeah, it's going around. Going around. All right, so that is ugly sweater number 1. So Shannon and I are going to switch places, and she's going to bring you her project, and I'm going to keep working on something while we switch places.
You're going to keep working.
I'm going to keep working on something to show you guys when we're done. All right. I'm still trying to get stuff out of your way because I always make a big mess. And I will move my cards.
Wait till I'm over here.
Okay, so we're trading. Tag.
Tag,
you're it.
Tag, I'm it.
Tag.
Hiya. Okay, what you got?
You're going to show and then I'm going to take, remember?
Yeah. I don't know where I'm at.
What she needs is this piece of paper that
That
fell on the floor.
crosshair is really the center.
Okay. Cool.
So if you
Does
stay
she
in
need
that.
this piece of paper that fell on the floor.
Yes, let me get it, Shannon.
Yeah,
I dropped
you need
it.
those stickers that you threw over there?
Yeah, the ones I threw on the ground.
All right, kiddos. We used
Throw me one of them orange slices, would you?
the Ugly Sweater
right there, Adam?
stamp set. Those are the cutest, ugliest sweaters.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Aren't they? Well, we're going to make some more. I stamped the sweaters onto a colored and then kind of a more neutral color because I wound up backing them so you could decorate the back, because we're going to laminate these and then poke a hole in them and make them ornaments for the Christmas tree. So I'm doing all of Taylor and Josh's family. This is their little dog Hazel. And then this is Taylor's with her Holly Jolly. And she got a Santa hat. And we're going to make Josh. See, I did the green. And then we'll sandwich this together. I'll show you. And it just gives you a little more stability. And you can decorate, or you can write on the back. His has a snowflake back.
I'm gonna need you folks to start getting well. Good Lord.
Yeah.
There's a lot of folks sick. Bless y'all's heart. We're gonna have to start praying some healing on some folks.
So I'll show y'all how I did them, and then I'm gonna also make Noah.
I do want to tell you that our tell them that about the free SVG, because you don't have to fussy cut
Yes,
these.
you do not have to fussy cut them. If you go to the website and pull this guy up, Tamitha will probably link it. It has the SVG, and you can cut these out with your
Cricut, your
Cricut,
Joy, whatever.
whatever cutting.
Your
Kim
skin and
reminded you
cut.
not to forget to tell the story about weren't you at the meeting?
Yes. That's tonight at in the after show.
And all I did, y'all, was pull pictures up on my phone and print them out until I got the right size to put at the sweater neck. So you can just shrink them, enlarge them. I'll show y'all. I'm just going to glue these two together. And you wind up gluing on top of the inked side, otherwise it doesn't sandwich together right.
Oh my gosh, I wish I knew how to use anything.
Yeah, everybody has said this version of the flu is no joke.
It's yeah, I just got more medicine. And I agree with whoever said it earlier. Getting over the cough has been the funnest thing.
Debbie says she's in a sick group, day 6.
Then, and all these were scrap sheets that I used, different packs that Maymay has used on different things. I just went through and found sheets and cut the size out for the sweater. And then you can use your sticker sheets from all your paper packs and decorate them up.
Because you always have, there's always a bit of a paper pack that you don't use up, or a bit of a sticker sheet or something you don't use up, and this is a great way to do it. Again, nothing has to match.
No, it's a tacky Christmas sweater.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put a tree on the front of his sweater. And then let's decorate the back with, let's see, I want Santa.
I know him.
Josh likes Santa. He knows him.
He very much likes Santa.
Josh is a very Santa. Josh would really wear this sweater, y'all.
He would. Josh is a Santa fan, holiday fan, Christmas fan.
Bigot.
Loves it.
Big bigot.
Let's see, what else can we put on Josh?
Do we have to set this on? It's doing fine.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Never. I just turned it on and ran it through there. All right, that's all I'm going to do on him, and then I'll show y'all. I'm going to do one of Noah.
And you can show how you did all of. I'll save it for Noah
I'll show
too.
you more. Okay, this is the creepy picture. I just printed a picture out, and then you just wind up stamping your sweater and cut it out, and then you just kind of line it up to where you need it to be.
The neck is so
It's
creepy.
so weird. But straight on pictures work better. Because
That's
most
true.
people's necks and heads are facing the way you need them to face.
That is true. Didn't think about that.
And then just cut it and glue it on. I glue it on the back of the front of the sweater, or the back of my front sweater. Since we were turning them into ornaments, I wanted to kind of sandwich it because, well, this one's not that bad. Some of them were on cut aparts and it just looked sloppy on the back. And kids, if they were making these, would have fun decorating the ugly sweater up more. And if you didn't laminate them, you could put pom-poms and decorate them up. Really decorate them up.
You could add those after you laminate too. Everybody always says to me, can we laminate? So today we thought we would, but we usually don't.
Do you have cutter beads?
I took them from you. Would you like them?
Yeah.
Are they essential? I'm sure they are because I took them.
I'll swap. I'll swap.
These are so cute. I can't wait for you to show them
excited.
laminated. They're so
All
cute.
right, and I'll show y'all. This is just the sweater. I stamped it on a coordinating piece. And then I just fussy cut him out. He's pretty easy to cut.
I think this would be a cute present for like, okay, so if you're giving gifts at Christmas, how funny would it be if you made this as the to and from tag?
Oh, it'd be cute.
And then they had their face on it for them to know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you show up at the party and everybody's wearing an ugly sweater and their little picture, and then they get to keep it as an ornament for later. That's cute.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it on Noah's gift for tonight.
That'll be cute. It's Noah's birthday today, you guys remember, so he'll have a little party tonight.
He's all about pictures of himself.
He cracks me up.
Surprise.
He'll go, am I so cute there? You are so
Oh,
cute.
yes.
You are so cute.
He's always, was I the cutest little
Was I
baby?
the cutest? That's because he's heard it his whole life.
Like, yeah, you were the cutest.
Look at his little face on camera. That is hilarious. And it just stared. I just looked at the screen.
Just staring at you.
I love it. It's so cute. You should make one with Jet. And you could, here's another thing.
Yes.
If you don't have the ugly sweater stamp set like we're using, you could just just cut them out like miniature fat heads. You know what I'm saying? You could do it like that too.
Yeah.
Or like in their uniform. Or I just so cute. So cute.
You could create a sweater. I'm sure there's probably templates and stuff.
Oh my
you can
gosh.
find
Andrea
online.
said that's her jumper from last year.
Said what?
She said, I don't know which one, but she said that's totally my jumper from last year.
That's funny.
You're waiting for him to sing. He'll sing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas."
Yes.
Noah sang on our float in the parade. It was so funny. The tag, I think the tag I did is super cute. My kids would love that.
Yeah, they would.
They said Vinny needs a nap.
Penny,
I don't think you need a nap, so I think you're good.
Shannon needs a nap.
I could use a nap probably.
You never take a nap. You don't even like naps.
I know.
And
Look at
it's
me
like-
judging you across the room.
Because it's just like, for me, because I have
Oh.
sleep apnea, there ain't no such thing as just taking a
Look
nap.
at the face when you're sitting there.
And it's very sad.
It is.
Are you getting freaked out?
I mean to tell you, every time I sit there and I look up and I see it,
So from here on the other side of the room, there's some like spots on the wall that were touched up that we've never painted over, and it looks like a sad face. So when you sit here, you always get sad.
yeah, it's a sad.
Oh, Andrea said the red one with the trees on it.
Oh, it's a cute one. Yeah, I tried to match paper to personalities. Well, other than Noah's, this was just a scrap that we had.
And also, she's a green fan, so.
I'm a green fan. Taylor said I did good on her paper.
I have to be honest, Noah's neck is the best neck.
He has a good neck.
I don't know, the way you did Taylor's,
Taylor's hair.
her
helped a
hair
lot.
is really cute. It's really cute. See, that's me, BJ. I can't take a nap. I feel bad afterwards. I just don't feel good after a nap.
That's me. If I do take a nap, most of the time I'm much more miserable when I wake up.
I'm a sleeping person. I like to sit down and go to sleep.
I have to be
Now,
honest
Kathy,
with
you're
you.
probably
I'm
right.
watching the
If I
closed
had some
caption, and
white
it is
chocolate
so
on
bad.
my orange slices
Yeah,
over here, I
it
would
does.
be better.
It has us saying some of the weirdest things.
We have to apologize to our hearing assisted audience, the ones who need the closed caption, it is very not accurate.
Nothing that we say is correct according to closed caption.
I'm a sleep person is what it says that you said when you said I'm a sleeping person.
I'm a sleep person. All right. So all I did was color the edges or ink the edges.
Why did you do that?
So when you sandwich it together, it looks better. It's all black on the edge. So you can kind of see that right there.
It just cleans up your cut.
Yeah, it makes it look a lot neater. So we are gonna sandwich him together with his long neck.
Vinny, did you see the question for you? I know you don't see questions. They go away from you. She even typed in all caps. You still didn't see it. Are you on live chat or top chat?
Oh, there it is.
He's on sleep.
Yes,
chat.
ma'am. I can't go to sleep without my CPAP machine. I have it bad enough that if I fall asleep in 10 seconds, it wakes me up. Is it that long?
I actually think as you've gotten older, it's less prominent. I don't know why. Like you will fall asleep in your chair a little bit, and it'll be a little bit before you wake yourself up. Used to, it would be faster. So I wonder if your brain has gotten used to it or something, because you're not like you used to be. Used to be, you couldn't even close your eyes.
Wow.
Tamitha, you and me both. I'm not a sleep person. I mean, I can sleep on the couch before bedtime, but once I go to bed, that's it. I'm awake.
Let's find some stickers. What do we want to put on Noah?
You can do a lot with that green.
Uh-huh.
That is so cute. He's going to love this.
But it's a sad fact that you can't find orange slices because life is just not the same without them.
Our drugstore has them, so check your drugstore on the candy aisle.
Brenda said, I think this would be a great family night project. Have all the faces, sweaters, and
fun.
embellishments ready on the table. Let everyone go to town. I agree 100%. I think this would be
That
a
probably would be
fun,
fun.
a
An ugly
fun
Christmas
craft night.
sweater with a Christmas
And I
one?
think in my family, what would make it fun is if you didn't know whose you were decorating, and like you had them in an envelope, because I know how my kids are. So like if Josh got like Joe, or you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and they got to do each other up, it would be so much tackier and so much better. I would love that. And then at the end of the project, you give your one to whoever it goes to. That would be fun. And you could put up little blinders, like put up like poster boards so they can't see what each other's doing. They would love that. Or use little boxes.
We're gonna hang bells.
Why am I so extra?
Oh.
Why can't we just make ornaments? We have to make a game out of it.
Because we're extra.
We are.
D-Wayne, keep going back to your CPAP doc, whoever you get your supplies from. Most of them will let you try different masks. I mean, it may get to a point where they say, no, you can't do this, but I mean, they make a lot of different masks that help. Because, man, if you have it and you don't use that machine, I think it's dangerous.
That's funny. Hey, I'm gonna answer the orange slice question. I will tell you this. We find them at our Walmart in the regular candy section, and they're usually on like the bottom shelf in a container, or they're in like that little bag that hangs up like where the Brock's is. But you can also get them a lot of times at a gas station. You know where they have the two for the little, well, they used to be $2 for $1. Now they're like $2 for $1.25 or something like that for candy. You can get them there too. And they make them that aren't orange. They make them that are fruit flavored, so you can get them there too. Donna's asking a question about the place photo here stamp. We do. We have 3 sets that have that in it. I know that Tamitha will link them for you, but I'm going to name them. One is Action. One is Picture Perfect. And one is Prompted Album. But Tamitha will put the links for you.
And they may be all out of stock because we sold a pile of stamp sets. But
Stuff
they
is
are on
slowly
order.
coming back in, but when we sell out and we reorder, there's always a gap. Oh, I love cherry slices. I love anything cherry, though.
All right, there's little Noah.
He's so cute. His little jingle bells.
I put jingle bells on his
Are there
neck.
no antlers? I seriously wanted one of them to have antlers.
No, I mean, I meant to look at the cut aparts and see if there were any.
You know what would work? The old branch punch that we can't get anymore. You remember the Martha Stewart branch punch?
You might
That
be
was the
able
tiny
to
branch.
You could totally do the stamp set and cut the hat.
Let me see something. Barb says, let me see. think Barb says our phone's not working, but
Amber had gone to lunch when we started, and she was the only one up there. So if she's not back yet,
it may be that.
it may be that. So give her a minute.
Noah looks like, oh, that's it, Shannon. And give him the little toboggan too. Oh, perfect. So that's on the ugly sweater set, and that's the deer that fits in the sweater. Deb says Noah looks like his mommy.
Ah, thanks.
Wow.
I always get he looks like his daddy.
You got to see his daddy. I'm just gonna say.
He does look like his daddy though.
Here
We
he looks
sold- we
right
sold
here
a
looking
pile
dead
of
on.
stamp sets during the sale, y'all. So if it's out, I apologize, but they are on order, and hopefully they will be in soon.
Right here looking straight onto the camera, he does look like you, but I know Blake, so I see Blake.
All right.
Did you switch drinks?
I brought my drink. That's your drink. I didn't bring a drink.
'Kay.
Well, I have my water cup.
Prompted album is available. You can get it on there. Andrea says she always has a Terry's chocolate orange. It's not Terry's, it's hers.
That was actually really good. I enjoyed the chocolate orange.
Yeah, it is good. I saw somebody making a brownie with it. Like they were taking the segments off and
Really?
melting it with some other chocolate and putting it into a brownie. I've never seen that before.
Interesting.
I like brownies. Y'all, this is
Did you do
supposed
that in Versafine or Memento?
I accidentally did it in Versafine.
I think you'll be okay. I'm going to get you
Yeah,
markers
I'm
because
not
it'll
gonna-
show up better. But I think you'll be
As long
fine
as
because
you
you're not
don't
blending.
Smear over my lines.
Yeah, and you're not blending, so.
Yeah, Stacy, we'll be live tonight at 6. So
You reckon this is enough colors?
Possibly.
Oh
you
gosh,
should be able to
Shannon, I'm
take us out
sorry.
then.
It's alright.
I just elbowed her right in the shoulder.
It didn't, Hoyt.
Just wham!
I'd have hit you if it Hoyt.
Slapped me.
Sorry, y'all. I have to concentrate.
Can't talk and concentrate.
I really don't know how somebody follows the closed caption. That literally just said inverse memento something. I don't even know.
Somebody said it couldn't translate our southern
It cannot.
dialect.
Oh my goodness, Vicky. Vince would love those. Karen said 481 watching, only 291 likes. Hit that like button, please.
Serious?
Andrea says, love Noah's jumper. Do they have that in my size? By the way, do y'all know that a jumper is a sweater?
No.
It's in England. We call it a sweater. They call it a jumper.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah, ugly sweater, ugly jumper.
Why do they call it a jumper?
Also, I'll tell you some things that they say different than us. It's really weird to get used to. Like, you know how babies have onesies?
Uh-huh.
They call them baby grows.
Baby grows?
Uh-huh. And you know how you put on, like, you know the little t-shirt that goes underneath baby clothes that has the little snaps on the little bottom?
Uh-huh.
Just the little t-shirty one?
Yeah.
Those are called, oh, what are those called, Andrea? They're not tanks. They're not tank tops. What are they called? Now I can't remember. I know that I watch Zoella, and she always gets Audley, her little girls, from Marks and Spencer's. They're her favorite, and I cannot remember what they're called. But there's that. And then also,
Well, that's cool.
what other clothing is different? Like, so we say a vest. That's what
Yeah.
it is. It's a vest. Okay. So where we say tank top, they say vest.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
What do you call vest in the UK? Or do y'all have vest? Yeah, I
A
know you have
sleeveless
vests.
jacket.
In diapers, they call nappies.
A new nappy.
How do I clean my chamois? I don't really clean it. I use it till it's
Throw it
dead and
in
we throw
the
it away. We
garbage.
really do. It'll have glue and ink and everything else on it by the time but I probably use them for 2 or 3 months at a time, maybe more. We probably don't change them out, but that's kind of gross, to be honest.
We probably should change that before.
We probably should. Pants in the UK is underwear. Interesting, right? Trousers. So how we say slacks, they say trousers. Or pants can be just trousers too. Over there. Today I was watching another girl that I watch from the UK. Her name is Josie, and she's in Tennessee. I love when my UK vloggers and YouTubers come to America because I love to see the culture shock, right? And they're in Tennessee, and she was talking about, what was it she was talking about today that I thought so? they were in the fitness room of the gym of the hotel they're staying at, and she went to pick up a weight that said 20 on it. But see, they do kilograms and we do pounds. Is it kilograms? I think it's kilograms. And her husband's like, that's 20 pounds, not kilograms. She's used to picking up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so she was like, oh, okay, that makes sense because it's much heavier.
All right.
Waistcoat, that's a vest in the UK, a waistcoat.
A waistcoat.
Yep.
As long as you just call it a vest.
Chips are fries.
I knew that.
And what are chips? I forget what chips are. Chips in the bag. Like, what do y'all call Walkers? Do y'all call them chips?
Dawn, the Stamp of the Month Club goes out on the 6th
Walkers
of
is
the
like
month
their
if you're
Lays.
the regular club, and on the 21st if you
I watch
are
way too much English
in the
stuff.
Scripture
No, you
Club.
don't.
I really do.
So
I really
the
do.
regular club set mailed today.
Don't try Tylenol over the pond. Actually, their medicine is very different from ours. Crisps. Gosh, how could I not remember that? So, Lay's potato chips. Over there are Walker's crisps.
I was wondering about the medicine being very different because I saw some European blogger talking about going in like a Sam's Club or something and them having that huge double pack of ibuprofen and
Oh,
being
goodness.
shocked
They didn't
about
buy
it.
them, did they? Because it would
I
be
don't
very
know.
different for them.
I don't know.
A coffee mug is a beaker. I've never heard that one. That one's new for me. Yeah, like we have a fanny pack. They don't call it that because fanny over there's a whole different thing, which we won't talk about. A toboggan. Okay, so in America, there's two kinds of
That's
toboggans,
like
and I know y'all argue with me, but there are two kinds of toboggans. There's the one you slide on, which we call a sled in the South, but some people up north call it toboggan. And then there's the one you wear on your head, which we call a toboggan, but I think they call it knitted cap, wool cap, I think. Yes, erasers in the UK are rubbers because they're rubber. 20 kilograms would be over 48 pounds. So she went to pick up what she's used to, and it was like 48 pounds to her. That's interesting. The other thing that I thought was so interesting is they were looking at ornaments, and she picked up a weenie dog, one of these glass weenie dog ornaments like we have, you know?
Yeah.
And when she saw the price was $18, she was like, blimey. Like, is that crazy? Do you guys not pay that much for ornaments over there?
I think I want
Bobble
to leave
hat.
it white. Should I leave it white? Look like a regular Santa cap?
No, I like it white. That is perfect, Shannon. That is perfect.
Want it angled or straight on?
Yeah, baby strollers are pram. Cookies are biscuits.
Which way do y'all like it? Do you like it a little angled?
I think because he's looking straight at you, straight on the top of his head. But that's me.
like that?
Other people might want something different. A bonnet is their car hood.
Yeah, I think straight with the antlers.
Beanie, also beanie. An elevator's a lift. Woolly hat or booby hat. Oh, I never heard that one. Toboggan or stocking cap. Oh, something's called a tuck. I don't know which one. Maybe that was the toboggan. It's so funny, the stuff we say. Also, we say, okay, when you go to the grocery store and you want to get a thing that you roll around to put your groceries in, what is it?
A buggy.
Okay. They don't say that. Did they say carts? What do they say over there? Y'all don't call it a buggy.
It's a buggy. All right, there's little Noe.
Karen, people say it every year. I've never heard a hat called a toboggan. In Alabama, we call that hat a
call it a
toboggan.
toboggan.
It's a toboggan. We've always said
Toboggan.
that since I was little.
A sock cap's always been a toboggan.
It's a toboggan. It always has been. I don't know. Maybe that's because we don't use actual sleds here. Okay, so you want to show, and you can start poking holes and putting string on.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Here are a laminated hazel and a laminated Taylor with her little holly jolly.
I want
That's
to
a Lee's Nobby dog.
point out how far away I fussy cut, because when you do laminate,
Yes. I don't know if y'all can tell, but Taylor's might be able to, easier to see. She left a good,
They say it's called a shopping trolley.
a trolley.
she left a good, what do you call this, edge around it, because when you laminate it, you'll see there's like an open spot here, and if you cut too far, it'll separate back up and open. So you don't want to cut into the first little area you'll see it if you laminate.
Just make sure you cut past the air.
Yeah.
Make
that's
sure
it,
you
the
cut
air.
to where it's where it's
Yeah,
closed.
If you ever get to this open air spot,
It's
it'll
just gonna
start to open
separate.
up and separate.
Because it doesn't glue to the picture, it glues to itself.
So let's.
Do you want the ribbon bucket
Well, should I do like
or twine?
shoulder, and a
You
loop?
could. You
That
could.
way we don't have to poke in our heads.
Yeah.
I mean, I already had to cut everybody in half.
You don't want to give them a hole in the head.
Y'all, it's hard cutting people in half. Let's do red.
You know, scrapbookers have done
Red
that
and
for
white.
years and don't think about it. We cut people down and faces apart and things like that all the time.
And I'm just going to go in here to her shoulder.
Ow. Ow. If Taylor's up there holding her shoulders, oh, my shoulders hurt.
Like, what is wrong with me? Why do my shoulders hurt so bad? Y'all, and we don't
This one
have
of Josh is so stinking cute.
We don't have our threader in here, y'all. Ha! It worked. It worked. I'm just gonna bring
Ooh,
it
that one's
back
hot.
here and tie a little knot.
Noah's sealed perfect. Josh's did not, but Noah's did.
Run it through again.
I ran it through. I'm going to let it cool because I think I'm getting it too hot. But Noah's is perfect. Do you want me to cut it out or do you want to do it?
Oh, I don't care. You can cut it. And then just give a little hangy area.
I can see this going on your tree tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's going to be front and center.
And I'll have to get a Sharpie and write on it.
Yes. This is cute.
All right. There's a little hangy Taylor.
As far as I know, they still make hush puppy shoes.
Do they?
They might not, but
I don't know. I haven't been in the market for hush puppies in a long time.
Well, Hazel. She's a cute little pup.
She is the cutest.
When I said something about doing Hazel, Taylor was like, yes, yes, please do it. I think I'm going to put Hazel's on the front and tie the little knots on the front. That'd be cute. Let's see. Yeah, clear contact paper would work too.
I was going to show y'all that. I said I could bring in the clear contact paper and do that since a lot of people won't have a laminator. For years before laminators or before I would break down and buy one, I used clear contact paper for everything.
I used to, Noah was obsessed with different drawings and stuff his whole little childhood. And he would have me draw Titanics and all kinds of stuff. And I didn't have a laminator, so they got clear packing tape.
Clear packing tape works too. It's just not as pretty.
Lay it down on
Noah's
packing
is
tape.
absolutely perfect. Look at this.
thank you, Laura. That's very kind. But
Aw. How
I got a lot of
cute.
flaws too.
All right.
Josh has just got a big
Oh,
bubble.
that's cute. I like the little knots on the front too.
I may have to redo Josh's may have to take the laminator off. It's got a bubble in it and I can't get it to sit, but Noah's is perfect.
Little Noe.
Those are really cute around their shoulders like that. Yeah, his just didn't fly.
Well, I have lots more pictures, so if I have to do it again.
I think I can just take it off. It doesn't stick to, look, there's like an air bubble in it. Look at this. And when I squeeze it, it like runs. Well, now it's gone. It came out the side.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's sad. I'm going to take it off.
I'll have to redo it.
I'm going to take him off.
A little Noe. I don't know. Do I like it on the back or do I like it on the front? I think I'm going to do Noah's on the front too. Adds a little something. Yeah, I used to packing tape a lot of stuff.
We've done
Noah
it since
has-
we've been here.
Yeah, Noah has a little box of all these airplanes and ships and trains, all different kind of stuff that I drew because that's all he carried around. He didn't really carry toys. He carried different drawings of things because they didn't have toys for what he was interested in.
Or what he was digging at the time.
Yes.
Look at there, it came right off.
Yay.
Just gonna redo him.
Josh is being a problem child.
Well, that's not unusual. Actually, that is
I'll
unusual.
say that's unusual. It's Josh.
Joe's the problem child.
Let's see. Joe, on the other hand.
I don't have a problem child.
Nah.
Very blessed, aren't we?
Yes, I don't want my kids to watch this later and think I meant that. I did not. I don't have problem children.
Oh, well, no. And Maddie's redoing Josh. Well, do you want me to do
You want to do that,
and
and I'll finish up.
Bye, y'all.
Good job,
She's coming
Shenanigans. Good job. They're so cute. Don't y'all love
I
them?
enjoyed them.
I love them too. I even like the little ties in the front. Taylor cannot wait to put these on her tree. They're gonna be so cute.
They are.
So cute. All right, we had a couple things to finish up. Question cup. This is the cup where your questions reside. If you have a question you'd like us to answer during Orange You Glad It's Christmas, which is at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time every day from now until the 22nd. Nope. Yeah, till the 22nd.
Yep.
We'll answer your questions. So I'm going to pull one out. Shannon, your ring is very pretty.
Thank
Miss Becky said.
Party, party, party.
How do you store your stamps? Let me show you. Perfect way to show you. So
We throw them everywhere.
we throw them on the floor. No, I use, and you don't do this, okay? But I have a clean stamp that I show in videos, and then I have the one we actually use. And I usually open up the one we use, and it sits right here. So I store 2 sets at a time, okay? But you don't have to do that. And then these are the Brutus Monroe cargo sleeves. I love these, okay? You see we put a little label at the top of what it is, and we slide these inside like this. The reason I love these is because when we use like our SVGs, if we have extra cuts, we slide them into the back, or that hair that we're saving right there.
Creative Cindy, no,
One of
we do
ours.
not have the 2 o'clock videos on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, weekdays only.
Only Monday through Friday.
I cannot get that out, and it's bothering me. Okay, so this is how I store them. Then we have these little black crates. Can you hand me that black crate? It may be too heavy. You might want to get the lighter one. I don't want your hand to get holding it. Then we have these crates that we get from Wally World, and they used to be, y'all, they used to be 97 cents, but you looked them up and they were $2 now a piece.
Something like that.
Like $1.67 a piece almost. So we get these from Wally World, and then we use our Cricut Joy to do the little labels, and they just stand up in here. Now at this point in time, I do not have them for the big guys, but we just slide these in, and it works perfect. And so I'll put Ugly Sweater in here, and you can put them in like order or whatever. We don't really do that. We do them by here's Christmas, here's Critters, here's Mother's Day, or whatever like that. All right, the other thing we are doing every day between during our Orange You Glad It's Christmas segment is we are doing a Would You Rather. Okay, now here's how it works. After the show is over, we want you to come back to the comments and answer this Would You Rather question. That answer puts you into a drawing to win a prize that we will announce the winner for on Monday. So we do the whole week, and we draw randomly from the whole week, okay? And then the prize goes out to the winner on Monday. So let us see what this says. Would you rather have a job of wrapping presents at the mall or have a job of taking pictures of children sitting on Santa's lap at the mall? So would you rather wrap presents or take pictures of kids sitting on Santa's lap, Shannon?
Wrap presents.
I knew yours instantly. I didn't even have to think about it. I think I would rather snap pictures of kids.
Me too.
I think that'd be easier than wrapping all those presents. Plus, I'm a person that doesn't like repetition, and at least it'd be different every time because we'd have a screaming kid and a laughing kid and a scared kid and funny kid, you know, so we have something different. So I think that would be
Yeah,
me.
variety.
Yeah, a variety. So after the show is over, not now in the chat, when the show is over, come back to the comments, okay? Write in, have a job wrapping presents at the mall, or not write in. Which would you rather do, okay? Or take pictures of kids on Santa's lap. So in the comments of the video when it's over, not now, I want you to be able to be in the giveaway. People are asking about the Stamp Club reveal. This is how you can know about Stamp Club reveal. You never have to wonder. On the 6th of the month at 3 p.m., the video goes up, or on the 21st of the month at 3 p.m. It never changes. That's when it goes up. We used to change it, but we don't anymore because it confused. I say we used to years ago. But for the past few years, we don't change it. So the 6th of the month At 3 p.m. is the reveal of the original club, and then the 21st of the month at 3 p.m. is the reveal of the second club, and the scripture club. We never change that. And yes, it is going up right now. So
It's probably live. It already is live.
what we will do is we will end this video, because we'll see you guys again tonight. We'll end tonight in prayer, so we'll get everybody's prayer requests wrapped up. But because we have that one going up, you guys can head over there. We will see you guys tonight. We've also gone a little bit longer than we normally do. So we'll see you guys tonight at 6 p.m. and then we'll finish out the day together. So until next time,
Bye.
bye now.